Benzar Sado Samaya Manabala Benzar Sado Denoma Derana Member Sudagayo Member Sugajayo Member Anarado Member Savas Jazawa Kama Sadhana Sadan Yangan Guru Banga Sawadadagada Benzama Benzaba Samaya Sado Benzabama Away Yanabarda One cheese at a jazz, I get one Benzaraga, one Sajara, Yonsa, Corvavi, Hungre, Jarbora, Yarlum, Babo, Loza. Walan Josan, Damini, Yarda, Ludan, Bar, Lord, Maya, Dangaya, again, of the Yoden, Lanjo. Sunda Damani Damani Rambo Jayaro Poxanje King Don Joya Mame Baya Lodo Holo Ramboja Zumo Ramboja Lombo Ramboja Ramboja, Mabu Ramboja, Daraja Moya, Bambai, Kibama, Tingma, Lama, Garma, Medoma, Dogama, Nazarma, Dajama, Yama, Dawa, Ramboja, Sole, Nambaraja, Janze, Vizala, Maya, Banja, Bazan. Masangba me ba yengan nambaran dangban denye bade lama dambe yabe shabdon de yabe gajar dimbe yonda bawa jewo doje doba dende yeza jine zenje lande zo zaye beja zaye me do ra Yanda Jambanda Sanje Shinlam Bede Bava Dogu Namda Yanda Jewa Yo Sanzar Wadan Jije Yagwa Yiran Kayan Sowa Ye Kewa Junse Dage Jeza Tamje Zoga Sanjo Sengo Zancho Simcho Rinpoche Mati Banan Jeje Jiba Nyamba Meba Ye Kone Konde Pewa Yu Lama Kongan Samba Sowa Chodan Keseren La Sowan Den Chele Darshen Jiba So Lama Danda Me Barsenje Lo
Ome soba vashuddha sarva dharma soba vashuddho vai dongpe ngang le senge jimbo jet tekpe rinpoche che yom yek dan jarwa na zo Dorzin sem te ten to pamle pe ma dan ale dawe jengo je was tu som se sanje kunje ngovo parden lama dan de dong ni se me be ye ye je ngovo she ma po tele wo zen che pa ban je sem jen je don se chen de yong se jer ba le dor je Lopon gombo ce dan ye ye pa de me kom do mar bo yar je sa ni je nyam ba ya be den Tsaya Pamba Namba Vajarabe Dorzin Rinpoche Vajin Nyinjin Garchen Sada Semmo To Hyar Hopa Te Jin Je Je Jen Tarja Napso Lepa Hyab Dorje Jemo Tonga Yop Tsinda Pepsi Sola Zopa Dansa Uje Ran Yin Jin De Jab Jevo Dimba A Togar Hongdang Davala Nebe Ramar Ben Zemba Jo Tele Wazen Ran Yin Jenen Gompo Tsepa Meda Yin Yang Sop Je Jarwa Se Je Tam Tsepa Meja Namba de bonje meze nyom ze la ngana mal je yen chen je jom den kor je nen de she so so jom den kor wo tra me to ma ro do la je se to ye nam jo ye mo lan ja chen gong ba yon zo be je yen do do ze dun de la nai de se je yang po ra lun du ne dun de se la na zo dun zi je ta ye sem je cho nan cho we se yon dan ko dan je de she so so je nam gun je wang so zo zo ma se je don ra ye nya ma le la se je je de be jen ta wa je ye yen to je je den pa to ye sam de sa la yo je dan ye ye cha dar wa gun de me se ne par de zor jon zor ja ye lo la de be jin jo tam jin je yen de le be zong ni nan je be nen de ye so so de ne da lin je do no we don de yo ne ja ne me te da wa so so jo nam le pa za do so o me sarva da da ga da apara ma da ayur jana sabara varan da Sambalek da ya so na ga de da gen che ya yin ne jang to la gon ye na wa zo o me sarva da da ga Aparamatayan jana sabaravar Argambadi zaya sovai Jadar damba zamjene Devyen ye gonchu sodar Laye jana dabaye Devyen daga Chidya voy Ome sarva dada engat Abeke gado samaya Yeye voy Dadang rola tojise Nye jia zam chen de ye ne Jie sin che ba da jie na Te se jiong den yu su sor Ome sarva da da engat Bema kama la ye sa don za hong pa ho la yang to ge sa wong le wo zhen zhi wang ge la nan jian zhai ome sarva da da engat Agambadi zaye sova ome sarva da da engat Padem padi zaye sova ome sarva da da engat Bibe padi zaye sova ome sarva da da engat Dibe padi zaye sova ome sarva da da engat Aloke padi zaye sova ome sarva da da engat Ginde padi zaye sova ome sarva da da engat Nevede padi zaye sova ome sarva da da engat Shabda padi Ye patam ye wangor wan ze do so ye sorwa tabe tenam jen cheme ze de ze ga pamba do ne ja da dam ba zan ji ne la ne ye gon che so da la ye chana ta ba ye de yen dak Chidya voy ome sarva da da engat Abeke gada samaya Yere ye ho amara nan zevendai So vai ye zon ye wan go Gule jen andam jen cheme de ziga Joya lama jewo lepa yong se jerba Turga zeba meja vajen bar yo la yang toga rele wazenje Jewa me ba zeya ngodo tamje rege shema be nam ka gangwa jen cha La me go son to lan za hong pa hoi La yang toga rele wazenje Lama yedang jo san pa wang kan Jie jiao song me zo dan jie pa jian chai Lama la tenpe jam ne guen jie dan Khenpo jia wong ben za ane dai gun dal Hana hana wong pei Wame so pa wa she dai sarva dharma So ba wa she do wai Dong pe ngan le dom le Rinpoche No yang shen jia jie we nam do on le song wen jue yong xias Tong tong xia se me do do pe ma me cha cha xia se ro mo la so Jue pe ten po sam jie me cha po yo Won ben za gan wa po Won ben za pa ten a po Won ben za zhu jia na a po Won ben za in za ma na a po Won ben za bi bi a po Won ben za di bi a po Won ben za lo ke a po Won ben za ngi de a po Won ben za ne ve de a po Won ben za sha da yen la je den che tong we dong sen cho yang yi wong de nam ka ram jam kham jen te do pai da nye chen bo pa lama en jo om ga ra apare me da yan jana sa bo ra wa agam ba de za pen za men ga sa me da sa wa ra sa ma ye ho she ho la je le da yan la je den je de dan ten pe shab de ye wong de nam ka ram jam kham jen te do pai da nye chen bo pa de la man che om ga ra apare me da yan jana sa pa ra wa pa den pa de za pen za men ga sa me da sa pa ra na sa ma ye wo la je le de yan la je den je Re na serven ton ton ye wong de nam ka ram jam kham jen te do pe da nye chen bo pa de la man che om ga ra apare me da ayen jana sa pa re wa to cha nam pa de za pen za men ga sa me da sa wa ra na sa ma ye Hoi la je le da yan la je den je xia je chong je xia se ye wong de nam ka ram jam kham jen te do pa da nye chen bo pa de la man je om ga ra pa re me da yen jana sa pa re wa in sa ma nam pa de za pen za men ga sa me da sa pa ra Sama ye hoi, zi ye da we ma go yin cho pe, ren che se nga me do che san de, nam ka ran jang kham jen te do pe, da nye chen bo pa de la man jo, om apare me da ayen jana sa pare wa, pe pe pa de men ka sa me da sa wa ran, sama ye hoi, sa ke sa mi ke le so wa ye, Te kya ye wong do pa chen so je, nam ka ram jam kham jen te do pa, da nye chen po pa de la man che, om ga ra pa re me da yen jana sa pa re war, de pe pen za men ga sa me da sa wa ra na sa ma ye, hoi, me shi men se ye he do men nge, Nye da no re de me na wan de, na ka ram jam kham jen te do pai, da nye chen bo pa de la man je, om ga ra pa re me da yen jana sa pa re, alo ke pen za men ga sa me da sa pa re na sa ma ye, hoi, re jing tsor we dong wa kun ser jen, sa je de je zhe za yen chu pa, nam ka ram jam kham jen te do pai, da nye chen bo pa de la man je, om ga ra pa re me da yen jana sa pa re wa, gin de pen za men ga sa me da sa pa ran, Sama ye hoi, to ni pa san jun shen le song we, ve ro nya nama sha se je, nam ka ram jang kham jen te do pa, da ni chen bo pa de la man jo, om ga ra pa re me da yan jana sa pa re wa, ne ve de pen za men go sa me da sa pa ran, Sama ye hoi, tem de le san je me ran yen jen, je nan je me tong pa ron me da, nam ka ram jang kham jen te do pa, da nye chen bo pa de la man jo, om ga ra pa re me da yan jana sa pa re wa, shab ta pen za men ga sa man da sa ma. Da nyen be ya, te dan ro dan re za dan ba na, me le pa de la ma dan be je, he he la mi dum jo za de so, om ga ra pa re me da ayen jana sa pa ra wa, pin za ka man ga na pin za man ga sa me da sa wa ra na sa ma ye. Lampo Tam Cho Mokpo Rinpoche Danye Khenpo Parden Lama Ndo Kon Pende Pal Jepai Sho Wongura Parameda Ayan Jan Sapare Vare Sapta Maharana Panzameng Samedo Sovara No Samoye Wang Po La Me Yer Yer Tse Tra He La Mo Je Jen Che Pa Ta Par Den La Ma Yer We So Je La Tra He Ta Je Ta Che Pa Ye Wong Gara Aparamen Ayan Jana Sapata War Angra Banda Mangala Pati Ta Punzo Mengo Somerdo Sovaron Darab Drahe Kanla Reina Deve Jurve Gubzan Renje Dalo Jonsembe Zepatam Begwe Jimbai Sho Wongara Aparameda Ayanjana Saparava Benzela Sepade Zapunzo Mengo Savarano Pame, Demen Chawa Malin Jom Zetje, Gome Donga Jerwanam Jejo, Sonje Pame, Jansa Lo, De Patam Jela, Hinder Kunje Drani Jelu, De Benanam Gonda, Choda De Bede Baje, Lama Dangombo Zepa de Misarvetor. Dave Jenkor Jeden Shamar Boring Chatsi Dadan Jebentar Najen Tenwe Ye Gordo Gorken Dunja Namke Ying Tam Muji Lame Kanwa De Tam Je San Chimi Tseye Duje Kanwa Pampanan Tseye Ngodo Zoro Tse Jekpe Namba Jindu Sawa Jo Jomden Tsepa Mingo Ya Nende Jindin Sheksa Nem Chondara Sone Jam Palde Lama Dambai Kote Kaje Pade Sen Cheme Tseye Ngudat Om Amaranan Zevenda Yasovai Maje Trepe Jarma Deve Sangha Dongpo Rechon Dorje Drapa Ya Nende Jinde Sheksa Nem Chondara Sene Jam Pade Lama Dongpo Kose Kaje Pade Sen Cheme Tseye Ngudat Om Amaranan Zevenda Yasovai Waso Mala Renjin Dan Kaji Dapu La Je Dan Teke Kampa Doryai Nende Jinde Shiksu So Nem Chondara Senet Palden Lama Damba Ye Kose Kaji Palde Chime Tsaye Ngudo So Om Amarana Zeveng Teya So Wa Dukan Jidin Gumbo Dan Chinga Chuje Jarbo Yarwa Yangguan Chije Yang Nende Jinde Shikso So Nem Chondara Senet Pade Lama Damba Ye Kose Kaje Chime Tsaye Ngudo So Om Amarana Zeveng Teya So Wa Tuse Jenga Renjin Dan Surpo Renjin Barzan Bara Jansin Zambwa Ya Nende Jinde Shikso Nem Chondara Sene Jam Palde Lama Damba Kotse kaje parda sen cheme tsaya ngoda Om amarana ziveng taye sova Sepa renchen nam jadan chuje sunam zangpe ya kunchen dorje tenpa Nenda jende shekso so nem chon tere sone Parda lama dhamma ye kotse kaje parda Chime tsaya ngodo so Om amarana ziveng taye sova Nyula benche ngawang chang kenche nyame chida Shama jasen tamchen chen nendere jende sheksa Nem chon tere sene jang parde lama dhamma Kotse kaje parde sen chime tsaya ngodo Om amarana ziveng taye sova Neten shira parden jen kada gonga jansen Jezen chejan punzo jan nende jende sheksa Nem chon tere sene jan parde lama dhamma ye kotse kai Ngoda to Om amarana ziveng taye sova Gyalwan cheje chapa dan pinchen gongcho lenda Kanchon chale zambo ya nende jende sheksa Nem chon tere sene jan parde lama dhamma Kotse kaje parde sen chime tsaya ngoda Om amarana ziveng taye sova Java nyoga ton kwanda tempe chamen chonda Lotre cheche jansen yang nende jende sheksa so Nem chon tere sene Parde lama dhamma ye kotse kaje parde Choden tsaya ngudu to Om amarana ziveng taye sova Tenzin cheche nyama dan Gyalwang pime jamsen shan Jikda jebsen cheche Nende jende sheksa so Nem chon tere sonet Parde lama dhamma ye kotse kaje parde Chime tsaya ngudu to Om amarana ziveng taye sova Cheche ranzen cheche wan rincho dharma dhamma Kancho toje nyama Nende jende sheksa so Nem chon tere sene Parde lama dhamma ye kotse kaje parde Chime tsaya ngudu to Om amarana ziveng taye sova Oje nede doje dan rincho cheche lode Thubten shava lode ya nende jende sheksa so Nem chon tere sene Parde lama dhamma ye kotse kaje parde Chime tsaya ngudu so Om amarana ziveng taye sova Tenzin chechen chone da wangka mela kunza Tenchen zawa lama ya nende jende sheksa Nem chon tere sene jan parde lama dhamma Kotse kaje parde sen chime tsaya ngoda Om amarana ziveng taye sova Lama nam tan tenje laye tokane Wase deze jeson Lama tambe kule janang tam chekam Mada nangwe nedam daja pache tanje jang Laya wasa sop jen chen je ten je kan tan je jab Sem chen tam je je tse ta so na yun ten tam je je par se Gyalwa se je je se la nim te ta Yin yang je ten kan je tse ta sa nam Nyungwa nam je nim te rob jo Tse kyer wo tang yarwa la so Do nan kun de je yon ten tan Uda de je number go Lama wo zo ten kwa le je nan tan je gang Jawa me pa tse ye ngodo tamba Ni par jo Om namo bhagavate aparamata Ayan jana samba Cheta tenzo ranzaya tatanga daya ahate Sanya samba Tiyata wom benya benya maha benya aparamanda benya aparamanda benya jana sambara bhajadeya savasangara pareshade dhamadangangana samengade so Paravara Yesova Om Namo Bhagavate Aparamanda Yanjana Sampana Chite Tenzoranza Yata Tangataya Arde Sanya Sampad Tiyata Om Benya Benya Maha Benya Aparamanda Benya Aparamanda Benya Sambaro Bhajate Om Savasangara Pareshade Dhamadanganga Samengade Sobavam Bhajade Mahanaya Paravara Yesova Om Namo Bhagavate Aparamanda Yanjana Sampane Chide Tenzoranza Tatangataya Desanya Sampedaya Deyata Om Bebe Mahapeya Aparamanda Peya Aparamanda Peyanjana Samparo Bhajade Savasangare Parishade Dhamadanga Gana Samengade Sobavam Bhajade Mahanaya Paravara Yesov Om Namo Bhagavate Aparamanda Yanjana Sampane Chide Tenzoranza Yatadanga Ahade Sanya Sampedaya Deyata Om Bebe Mahapeya Aparamada Aparamada Yanjana Samparo Bhajade Om Savasangare Parishade Dhamma Gangana Samengade Sobavam Bhajade Mahanaya Paravara Yesov Om Namo Bhagavate Aparamada Ranjaya Tatangataya Desanya Sampedaya Deyata Om Bebe Mahapeya Aparamada Aparamada Penja Sambara Bhajade Om Savasangare Parishade Dhamadangangana Samengade Soba Bhajade Mahanaya Paravara Yesova Om Namo Bhagavate Aparamada Sampane Chide Tenzoranza Yatatangataya Desanya Sampedaya Deyata Om Bebe Mahapeya Aparamada Yanjana Samparo Bhajade Savasangara Parishade Dhamadangangana Samengade Sobavam Bhajade Mahanaya Paravara Yesova Om Namo Bhagavate Aparamada Yanjana Sampane Chide Tenzoranza Yatatangataya Desanya Sampedaya Tiyata Om Bebe Mahapeya Aparamada Aparamada Yanjana Samparo Bhajade Savasangara Parishade Dhamadangangana Samengade Sobavam Bhajade Mahan Paravara Yesova Om Namo Bhagavate Aparamada Yanjana Sampane Chide Tenzoranza Yatadangata Adesaya Sampedaya Deyata Om Bebe Mahapeya Aparamada Yanjana Samparo Bhajade Om Savasangara Parishade Dhamadangangana Samengade Soba Bhajade Mahanaya Paravara Yesova Om Amarananjavenda Yesova Om Amarananjavenda Om Amarananjavenda Yesova 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 Dikden Dembe Zobo Zepa Demen Jawa Malin Yomzet Gome Dongar Jirba Namjet Sanje Zeba Melan Jebambu
So everyone knows where we are. All of the Lamas are finishing the Amitayus practice, which is only in Tibetan. And we will alert you when we get to the part of the ceremony where there's English translation text to follow.
Okay. Namdor Lamdon, Tomba Zosanje, Chowdarin Golan, Lamzang Dambechu, Return Punso, Soncho, Gendon, the Lemi, Jayur Yudu Gundon Chu. He, Yordamba Namla, Sasekin, Shiba Juba, Wunda Dane, Kangi Shavara Savan, Jikin Bear, Wanda Sena, Dena Jaya, Dhondrup, O Nampanje Marap, Pana Donde Chaksar Namda, Amba Chuja, Wanda Sena, Dorzin Kam Chaksar, Dorzit Umba Sonsor, Dimba Tamchu Tatsar, Tenzin Gendunja, Denam Yuxor So, Shiba Yaga Jache, Sega Loma, Tangma, Dunja Meto, Onsar, Tamja Go, Gomo Mangda Yujan, Tender, Kapsa, Papa Tam, Dison Mimba Charhi, Shibatar, Yenja, Sonam, Juba Jongde, Tambo, Pesum Soba, Nadinja Gona, Ganglan Chupe, Yorja, Rangin, Sabra Sava La, Nenfasum Soba, Ringa Ganjin So, Santer, Pucher Gama, Lungzija, Dendo, Shinkan, Ninga, Zimmer Neba, Tuga Teja, Shinkam, Jusun, Majin Jitinja, Kantonson, Dong Chimbona, Linger Rap, Saman, Jitinja, Seva, Jitinja, Pada, Seva, Chabja, Nebale, Tumong Nansarja, Wanda Sena, Rabja, Lobju, Sheng Zamba Joe, Jimba, Lon Zamba, Linki, He, Yongsa Trapper, Nancy, Topdang, Natang Dim, Jerkap, Manto Rawang Jinja, Yodra, Mering Tadan Duken, Cholo, Tamche Tabe, Lombard Nebe, Wimbe Naja, Yongdin Sakin, Kedup, Teme, Shabja Jakin, Sinja Labe, Ne, Garchen Rinpoche, Chuso, So. The person so ban subject to Dorzin, just Dorzala, Momi the Juba Karzan, Gensijan Nawa, so Kundo Chabe, Tuzang, Chebarda, Sachin, Samba, Jimbon, Guardian Sinji, Cho, Zanju Mulam, Namkan Tartok Joba, Jazamba, Simju Mal, Tayan Tegin, Jazam, Ledan Yumon, Tajorba, Dag Mulam Taya, Dezamo, Sumba, Todam, Laura Lante, Yamasi Singedan. Tumba Pusam Soba, Saneja, Samba Chimbo, Maya, Tsering, Eba Tunjek, Gebe Xinye Chenpo Garchen Sinchen Dani Mo Xin de Randong Chuko Jasa Undo Jore Sincha Yindong Kowa Matong Je Pardon Robert La Chobdo Me Pa Kangla Kandor Je Gone Semchen Je Tongze Pa Jada Labarda Dakage Nigdu Jen Rowa Sanje Sansen Mangbo Jang Drzar Majorwa Namla Tok Zebra Gonda Sam Yin Siba Chuna Deva Ngobo Ye Chongwan Zeba Risa Ma Cheben Rowa Namla Mimi Ninje Chimbo Papa Memen Zumbe Nambar Tabada Nisomeba Yindong Konar Zungi Yoba O Korposum Sobane Ruja Yondin Danke Remia Sami Nyamli La Ngai Papa Gendung Nanda Dedam Jirwa Mebe Dusu Namjar Fomo Nanda Jodin Tompo Jinje Jimbe Jimda Nan La Soben Zalen Shanup Sumta Kada Pepe Dorzin Chijam Yang Kasola Gaba Lala Mamayin Dan Jeba Namso Chu Posum Soba Ne Do Denu Sundan Nga Jude Ye Dube Kanzari Kin Sumje Sosu Kamda Wangbo Sambe Sedra Dan Tumba Tumta Parasundo Gebe Tekbe Namrang Pada Me Pada Chebarda Ka Jude Ye Hinka Chu Tekba Sumje Dodun Kanza Wanu Selu Cheke Dorzin Chanke Konfang Dela Do Dube Sanxin Tabroje Daba Medo Soan Anso Person Soba Subject Dursalang or Medo Jube Karzan Gemsin Janama Sokunda Chabe Thubsang Chebar the Sachin Samba Jimbon Garchen Sinjin Cho Zanju Pulan Nankan Tadok Joba Chezamba Samji Malan Taya Tegin the Chezal Danum Tajerba Dag Mulan Tanya Tezamo Sumba to Lorland Yakmasa Singeda Yum Deji Yanzoni de Cesar Razon Churok Melano Davani Benyanga Kandon de Tichini Yanjo Nima Yun Simbe Sado Yebe and Trunkar Duzambotan Zakan Chujo Zangonzon Tuchebar Jinde Concho Gutoga Dani Jin Daka Bangun Lama Tamba Yundin Sanje Danyang Gade Jengun Sanje San Mambo Yoga Mantoba Kamin Daka Namla Sanje Sansam Jen Telenzi Zede Jisozon Kudina Sana Kabar Mankoryang Deda Chake Zam so Serdan Lene Jang Kova Maton Gabardo Shape Yomi Timber Sovan de Batinda Munjuri Trojan Chudin Jungze Joane Namka Lumi Chisate Yonga Chimbo Ramsek Tingmar Serja Sage Jachon Chelen de Batendo Rapnobo Sankoyo Jaran Machudan Jepa De Chaleng Dombo Chikajaranga Loling Sorka Benda Yaranga Nobling Dagam Pemaragaranga Salem to the Serge Rangi Kalanganando Rinpoche Ro Rinpoche Naso Rangi Jachi Pang Tova Lolanganando Pasanji Sheng Rinpoche Rangi Gundung Yundin Demba Namlanganando Donjo Pamaser Zozanka Yundin Tamadan Demba Salanganando Mamiba Loto Rojun Pasan Soba Rinpoche Ro Dundo Zambo Chubo Serjang Le Treben Kolo Rinpoche Zap Dongdong Demba Nima Tab Zizin Chua Pasan Shenken Dondo Nogo Rinpoche Bendaya Serje Pa Zerje Paksi Jai Para Chung Koyo Gun Mimbe Kokam Chobar Siken Sabe Dona Sevren Noba Tame Dona Chobar Noba Kangla Kang De Nejan Saso De Jiwo Kunje Megewe Joson Tada Sevren Nochen Yila Hunsen Dom Nobe Rangin Jin Donjo Bayan Dondo Sumo Rinpoche Pemije Chung Tada Dantake Yungdin Jedan Demba Shinda Yinchoba Rikpa Samje Dedonga Yiki Somidon Chawar Nupa Mamibe Lodong Dondo Lombo Rinpoche Zogzanken Top Chewa Zadan Deke Tamje La Je Zuken Nange Lengwa Char Lor Lambo Rinpoche Kato Tajan Chewa Tukdin Jeso Makyo Bang Towa Norwu Trawe Yoba Lanchi Pava Tonke Toshok Ngawa Lonab to Tamcho Rinpoche Kato Humbo Mazin Dimba Taba Yido Shunbe Tsenan Zamen Ninjela Linson Kowa Nube Pandujan Chodan Dimba Nubzang to Mabu Rinpoche Ningdop Tandike Josadan Yurja Sava Lankeba Punso Yina Ije Rodo La Soba Kom Shoje Zizi Superkawa Sanhyordo Dar Chimbe Pumba Gundu Gunjong Rinpoche Temeteba Kolo Rinpoche Dondo Gimoma, Ziga Tanado, Gibinam Samjam Chabatumba, Nova Rinpoche, Dondo Tiwama, Man Tiwama, and Tiwan Zinjan, Zibelan Somba, Somo Rinpoche Dondo Lama Lama Hinja, Yewang Tobasiba, Yokodan Dimba, Lolimba, Lumbo Rinpoche Dondo Karma, Najuma Pak Seg, Malanga Karazeva, Lambo Rinpoche Dondo Metoma, Ginyam Dong Dong Changwa, Dancho Rinpoche Dondo Dubuma, Ziga Yido, Dubin Zimba, Mabo Rinpoche Dondo Nasarma, Ziben Yamjin, Kardajan Mamin Zimba, Derajin Pimpendondo Tachama, Toma Zamja Samija Deva, Jibara Ziba, Tungan Zimba, Gimoma, Tenke, Nankala, Michelle, Nima Jinko Baba. Lama Tenke Nankala, Chikala to David Jinkon Danshan Sawa. Karma Tenke, Nankala, Ramboja, Dokabo, Sergio Yowaji, Tiwame, Tiwame, Tenke, Nankala, Sola, Nabarjeva, Jamsin Tankan Dempa, Tedaka, Paransan, Namsa, Sada Maya, Panjan Person Soba, Masaba, Meba, Sover, Gama, Teda Tamje, Raranlang, Nabe Yundin Dang, Timber Lumju, Nizaja Dortiba Tower, Tortang. Jarmi Monek Dragon Garchi Chusoche Drupon Tsering Tang Drupon Palkyi Tumone Jabjan Garchen Rinpoche Chongal La Tenjuk Bebe Temtrajan Zegonde Tashi Be Tantun Nanga Nata Kutin La Serzang Le Trebe Tseba Miko Sundin La Tangju Podet Tang Chudon Garbo Yazan Choba Thubten La Serzang Le Trebe Sanchon Chude Yungten Jetina Be Shela Le Trebe Medo Binzab Je Lungzi Lapur Nurshima Telejatina Dorder Tang Chuson Yoro Jikdong Tang Ranin Yoro Jikdong Nibja Jimmy Danje Dang Yang Khenpo Dang Drupon Dorzin Lopon Lama Dang Ane Tala Ang Yoro Ngapjuren Baba Berlam Shiva Laso Canada Garchin, Nanju, Homerican, Joy Shirap Barzan, Jordan, Choda, Chodan, Venam Chuso, Lama, Tahi Kadakar, Bunus, the Kutin, the Season. Tebe drama kami ko sundin la parin jogon ka ju je choga nam so je de wa pinde lamzang thuktin la sansala tebe kadam chuti yang ta ki be tab je da parad simba tong sunzi to agor truk ja trukya re do gendo ba nam la agor trukya re sanji Pekanatarido. Dorzin, Dhondrup, Rinpoche, Government, Doji Chibdunja, and over. Shape, Kadara Dimbajan, Garchen, Karab, Rimzunja, Shatan, Goda, Yudin, Kagama, Chek, Som, Gap, Tambishi, Doza. Gomin, Rovan, Tada, Taralam, La, Tibachida, Taraba, Chimbe, Lipam. Thupsang Chimbe, Chabdara, Chimbe, Jiganam, Ju, Sinja, La, Vesa, Sazangle. Singer le to Tashi, Tabje, Yundin Dimjong Pampa, Joanna Sinji Rendu, Yvian the Commerce of Tsering le to Pampa, tell Le Mezebedian Kova, Madonga Bardo, Sinji the Tonsibe, Chid, Singer le to Medata, Nabza, Kerche Chatang, Agor Jack Don Taba Ginduban, and Kunji Agor Jaren Duba, Yonglan, Yinjong Charla Jepur. Singapore Regar, 15 Tarje, Ling, Chusone, Agor Jigdong, Tamba Pur, Singapore, Vietnam, Loman, Agor Chikte, Jigdong, Jigja, the Jotava Pur, King Sandrum, Dumakami, Shartan, Yakazanga, Kazayung, Unit, Tim, Mulam, sure. Garchen, Chusone, King Thubsang, Tardan, Korja, Kazayung, the Mulam, sure. Lopon Thubten, Nima, Jabjan, Garchen Rinpoche, Shape, Mega, the Kamsa, Yo, but also on the Vetim, and Mendaja Sarda Agora Nidong Dang, Gendum Banala, Tuja Limba Jasada Agora Jaren Balam Shia, Dragon Seatron, Mendan Sunzi Agora Sumja, Abao Lama Chikela, Kushin Nanga. Trashi Bedab Jedan Zeja, Jasin Bonya Nabdun La, Suman Chuze Nanda, Yiptur Nam Khan Jarangi Mupe, Lawyer Perventu. Roa Gunje Pinde Malu Ben Jungne, Jawa Shakja Senga, Lona Dobe Timba Rinpo Chen Deni, So Gunda, Dangejela, Yu Ring de Neba Dang, Timba Tenzin, Jichin Damba Gang, Kanda So Yung Namje, Gesen Zentin, Tarsin, Tukje Yeba, Lunjabada, Gendunje, Denang, Kolosumje, Sawal, Tundawada, Jidinja Kamsu, Nemok Chukzu. 강인 투제 고반 타다 현에 대지 조딘제 벌 롬주바다 제벌도 란자 매도 강라포베라가 텐진 자베 라마 소근노르 제진 같은 보쟁 이동 주제 니만초 그세메 현고보 센터에 병원 소견 이데 레제 나르베 냠타 셈진난라 도공 남라 공대 특지 샤베 남야면 더와 이동 주제 걸로 Sinte Bardo, Jumen Jeba, Korekin, Yuba, Sova, Lenjan, the Balasu.
So now we will read the Mandala offering praise in English that Lama Abu just read in Tibetan.
Christina, Kape Lama.
To the perfect Buddha, the teacher who showed the path to perfect liberation, to the holy Dharma, the excellent path, the path of cessation, free from attachment, and to the Sangha, the supreme assembly of perfect wisdom and liberation, to these trustworthy sources of refuge, I pay homage and make offerings at all places and times. Having paid homage to the sacred sources of refuge, and having made benevolent gestures, I will share the following words. From a mundane perspective, descriptions of noble lines are above, generations of common people are below, and thousands of communities exist in between. From the perspective of the holy Dharma, there are the accounts of those to be trained on how the teacher, the Buddha, appeared, how the sacred Dharma had spread, and the path of the Sangha community, the upholders of the teachings. Thus, although there are myriad spheres of activities, the foliage of words is abundant, and there are numerous great ways to express their flower-like meaning. I will now offer some words that are like rain in time. Putting further elaborations aside, I would like to introduce you to the nature of the recipient of our offering from the perspective of the five perfections. Concerning the perfect place, on the palm of the Lord of the Five Families, vast ocean Vairocana rests an alms bowl filled with scented water. 25 worlds are stacked on top. The 13th of these worlds lies at the level of his heart. It is a third order, thousandfold universe, the world of endurance where humans are able to endure hardships. This universe is made up of billions of worlds, each with 4 continents, Mount Meru, and the realms of the gods.
From the perspective of how things appear on an ordinary level, in one of these worlds, south of Mount Meru, there is a world known as Jambuvipa, flush with the great Jambu waters. In this world, there is a great and powerful nation, a land where democracy and freedom reign, a place where all human races coexist and where all religions flourish. In this nation, there is a sanctuary that embodies all the qualities of perfect solitude, a place where many accomplished masters and scholars have set foot, a sacred place endowed with blessings known as the Garchen Institute. Concerning the perfect teacher, long ago, the one known as Gar, a great bodhisattva abiding on the higher bhumis, who appeared in human form and who is a sublime spiritual guide of the ultimate truth, gained the royal seat of the Dharmakaya for his own sake. For the sake of others, he works for the benefit of all sentient beings, according to their needs, without ever feeling tired and weary of fulfilling their purpose, for as long as samsara exists. Out of immense compassion, he purposefully appeared in samsaric existence for us beings of the degenerate age, whom even myriads of Buddhas and Bodhisattvas could not tame. He maintained the four means of gathering disciples, and free of any bias, he loves all beings unconditionally. He is inseparable from the Bodhisattva deeds of noble Avalokiteshvara, the one who never shuts his eyes and only seeks the good of others. Concerning the perfect retinue, Vajra siblings from all directions of the world have gathered at this place, and they include the noble Sangha endowed with the qualities of perfect wisdom and liberation, and who have mastered the profound two stages of generation and completion, the yogins and yoginis whose faith and samaya are unwavering and who are diligent in practice, and the generous benefactors who have given their wealth to support the Buddha Dharma. There are also gods, nagas, humans, and non-humans who delight in virtue. Concerning the perfect Dharma, there are an infinite number of teachings that are virtuous in the beginning, middle, and end, the 3 scripture collections, and the 4 classes of Tantra that accord with the dispositions, mental capacities, and intentions of the 3 types of individuals. In particular, there are the magnificent teachings of the great secrets, skillful means, and liberation, the heart essence of the 4 great Kagyu lineages, and the core meaning of the 3 vehicles, whereby individuals with sharp minds may easily attain the awakened state of Vajradhara within one body and life. Concerning the perfect time, we are fortunate to drink to our heart's content from the vast and deep nectar of the Dharma at this auspicious time when positive signs abound in all directions and the planets and stars are perfectly in harmony. We honor our holy Guru, our glorious protector, the embodiment of the 9 jewels, whose qualities are equal to those of the Buddha, but whose kindness to us is even greater since we are not fortunate enough to see the myriad Buddhas and Bodhisattvas all around us. If we realize the magnitude of his kindness in taking care for us, performing the deeds of the Bodhisattvas, of the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, we could never repay his kindness even in 1 kalpa. To reciprocate a fraction of his kindness, we beseech him to live long and to remain with unwavering steadfastness for as long as samsara exists. In support of this request, we would like to make a humble gift of clouds of offerings, real and imagined, amidst the elements of space, wind, fire, and water stacked one atop the other, and on an endless golden ground rises Mount Meru, surrounded by a ring of iron mountains. To the east, there is a spherical continent of water crystal form. In the south, there is a triangular continent of lapis lazuli nature. To the west, there is a crescent-shaped continent of ruby nature. In the north, there lies a square-shaped continent of golden nature. Within the eastern continent, there is a large and towering mountain encrusted with dazzling array of gems. Within the southern continent, there is a wish-fulfilling tree of diamond nature that can fulfill all wishes and hopes. Within the western continent, there is a perfectly formed crimson wish-fulfilling cow endowed with myriad qualities. Within the northern continent, there is a fully potent grain which needs no toil. Before the jeweled mountain is a precious wheel with 1,000 spokes, shining brightly like the sun and made entirely of pure gold from the Jambu waters. In front of the wish-fulfilling tree, there is an 8-faceted lapis lazuli gem. Its dazzling rays obliterate any prospect of darkness for a range of 100 yojanas. When tormented by heat, it has the ability to cool you down. When tormented by cold, it has the ability to warm. Wherever it resides, it has the ability to dispel all causes of immortality among the people living there, and to fulfill all their aspirations. In front of the wish-granting cow is the immaculate precious queen, endowed with the 8 characteristics of a noble woman. She is extremely captivating. She effortlessly awakens in all who come in touch with her the wisdom of emptiness bliss. From the grain that needs no toil is the precious minister, handsome and strong. Skillful with his hands, he withstands any trial and is steadfast by nature. In the southeast is the precious elephant, light ash in color with 6 tusks. He has a crimson crown and is large and adorned with a jeweled lattice. He is 1,000 times stronger than an ordinary elephant. To the southeast is the precious steed, blue and lovely as a delicate flower feather on a peacock's neck. He miraculously gallops when one rides it, enabling him to circumambulate the world 3 times in one day. To the northwest is the precious general. He is brave, skilled in athletics and battle, and a master at deploying the 4 divisions of his army. Clad in splendorous armor, his majesty is dazzling. To the northeast is a great treasure vase, which grants all wants and desires, and is adorned with inlaid gems. In front of the precious wheel is the goddess of beauty. She shows off her exquisite looks in a breathtaking prose. Before the precious jewel is the goddess of garlands. She holds a garland and exudes the radiance of youth. In front of the precious queen is the goddess of song. Singing appealing tunes with her lovely voice, she is mind-ravishing. In front of the precious minister is the goddess of dance, moving with sensational expressiveness. In front of this precious elephant is the goddess of flowers, with charming expression and holding flowers. In front of the precious steed is the goddess of incense, beautiful and holding fragrant incense. In front of the precious general is the goddess of light in a dancing pose, with an elegant expression and holding a torch. Before the great treasure vase is the goddess of fragrance, holding a conch filled with scented water. She induces untainted bliss by simply glancing at her. Above the goddess of beauty is a sun mandala made of fire crystal blazing with light. Above the goddess of song is a lucid clear moon mandala made of water crystal. Above the goddess of dance is a jeweled white parasol with a golden handle. Above the goddess of garlands is a straight and flexible banner of victory that is triumphant in all directions. In the spaces between them is the perfect wealth of gods and humans, complete with nothing lacking and in full abundance. All these offering substances with their associated attributes are arranged like dust particles densely gathered in a ray of sun. On the occasion of the auspicious long life ceremony offered to His Eminence Garchen Rinpoche on his birthday, Drupon Tsering and Drupon Palkyi from the Garchen Institute in Munich, Germany, have a mandala represented by 5 colored auspicious silks, an Amitayus statue made of gold and copper to represent enlightened form, and a volume of the Dharma and a white Dharma conch to represent enlightened speech, an awakening stupa made of gold and copper to represent enlightened mind, a begging bowl embellished with flowers made of amber, and a wooden bowl adorned with silver to represent enlightened qualities, and vajra and bell to represent enlightened activities. The center offers 1,000 euro, and the 2 Drupons offer 1,377 euro to Rinpoche, and 50 euro to each of the Khenpos, Drupons, Dorzins, Lopons, Lamas, and nuns. The Canada Garchen Dharma Society, Tukul Shera Pasang, Swen Doi, William, and the other disciples offer, along with an auspicious white kata scarf, a white Tara statue made of gold and copper to represent enlightened form, the compilation of Drikung Kagyu rituals called the Excellent Path to Benefit and Happiness, to represent enlightened speech, and a Kadam stupa made of gold and copper to represent enlightened mind. Furthermore, they offer 6,666 to represent the 8 auspicious symbols and the 6 paramitas to Rinpoche, and the $60 to each of the Sangha members. Dorzin Dhondrup Rinpoche offers 9 tankas depicting Garchen Rinpoche's line incarnations and a square cushion so that his enlightened body may remain firm and unchanging for many eons as the essence of the 7 qualities of a Vajra. A volume of the Great Liberation Sutra so that his unceasing speech, the nectar of the holy Dharma that guides all helpless sentient beings on the path to liberation, the 8 auspicious symbols made of gold and silver to bless the minds of all beings with his all-pervasive mind of great love, a vase made of gold and silver to fulfill the wishes of sentient beings through his enlightened qualities, which are like a wish-granting vase, and a mandala made of gold and silver, a complete set of robes, $1,000 for Rinpoche and $100 for each of the Sangha members, and a lunch for the entire assembly so that the endless wheel of adornments of his enlightened activities may benefit beings until the end of samsara. The Singapore Drikar Thupten Dargay Ling Center offers $1,000. The Singaporean and the Vietnamese disciples offer a total of $11,170. Khenpo Samdup offers 25 white Tara tankas with prayers for Garchen Rinpoche's long and steadfast life. Khenpo Thupsang from the Garchen Mila Dharma Center offers a kata containing a monetary offering with prayers for Garchen Rinpoche's long and steadfast life. Lopon Tupan Nima offers a mandala in the form of $2,000 for Garchen Rinpoche and $100 for each of the Sangha members as a token of gratitude, along with supplications to His Eminence Garchen Rinpoche for his life to remain in the nature of an everlasting Vajra. Drikung Seattle offers a mandala in the form of $300, and Abu Lama offers 5 apples made of crystal. By the power of having made these mentally created offerings, which have the nature of a sky treasury, may the precious teachings of Scripture and of realization of the Buddha, the Lion of Shakyas, the source of all benefit and happiness for all beings without exception, flourish and spread in all directions, and may they always remain. May the lives and activities of the great holy beings upholding the teachings, wherever they may be, endure, and may their enlightened intent be spontaneously fulfilled. May the Sangha community devote their time to practicing the teachings of the 3 vehicles, having pacified all misfortune and degeneration of this world, such as disease, famine, wars, and so forth. May the glory of perfect happiness be present. His Eminence Garchen Rinpoche, a true jewel, is our destined and chosen karmic guru. He is like the karmic deity determined by the place where the divination flower falls. May the life of Nyingdung Timpe Nima, the son of the teachings of the definitive truth, be strong and steadfast. Consider us miserable sentient beings tormented by our own misdeeds, and never withdraw the hook of your compassion. Always remain and continue to turn the Dharma wheel of the definitive truth until the end of samsara.
Titrandado me bawa, sodakayo me bawa, sopochayo me bawa, anarado me bawa, sarvaside me daya sarva karma saza me zedam hyayam goro hong, ahaha wo bangave, sarvata tanga tam benza ma me, benza bawa ma samay, Sado vai won benza bema avo ya na bordo wan je ser ja sa ya won benza reke avo se jaran ko yoga yong sa korve was hong re ye jar bo ra ya len ba bo lon zambele na balan ju Sang Ramenye Yarda Ludan Limpa Plor ngaya da ngaya yin nabda yode da lam jondo Sangta Dhamma Nyita Dhamma Nyingye Da Rambo Jaya Ravo Dunyo Ye Shen Dunyo Ye Pa Mame Paya Lodo Kola Rambo Je Norve Rambo Je Zemo Rambo Je Lumbo Rambo Je Longbo Rambo Je Damjo Rambo Je Rambo Je Derjembo Ye Bamba Gigwa mai, dewa mai, le mai, karma, medo mai, dobe mai, nasa mai, jaja mai, nye mai, dawa, rambo jeye do, sole namba jave jam se, usala dhamaya bam, pasam sopa mazawa meba shenka nambar tapandeni, Chabda se ye zo jen, kopye ye shen a ye dan, tsong me parde lama tunje lenden zinemen, kunchong e don timpe nyemma par, zangpo shape karpa jamse parde timpe chet, barwar je wo to jin dobe dende yesus, yene senje lo do so. Zoi shem ai me do tra re le ye ye de jam boy de san je shen loi me de Jije yopa tanji se yaran kurye sorwai Gewai jongse dage jebsapa Tamje dobe sancho sermo voi Tusan jarve jeso lama je Zika meze jenjeng kolenzo Korwa madong parde den yone Tonde denbe roden ze dozo.
So now we are in the text called The Main Offering of Auspicious Long Life Substances. We completed page 2 and 1 and 2, and now we are on page 3. Precious Guru, embodiment of the Buddhas after 3 times. The continuity of your lovely form is a treasure trove of endless ornaments. Please continue to remain for as long as samsara exists, for the benefit of all who see, hear, and remember you. Precious Guru, embodiment of the Buddhas after 3 times, the continuity of your melodious speech is a treasure trove of endless ornaments. Please bestow the profound nectar of your teachings, a delightful feast of benefit and bliss on all sentient beings equally. Precious Guru, embodiment of the Buddhas after 3 times, your secret mind is a treasure trove of endless ornaments. Please continue to remain unmoved from the 6 perfections, profound yoga of the 2 stages.
Oi soje de sana yoba lama ya dan sanje sansa bawon kan Chu Chong Soma Cho Dan Je Ba Nam Je Tuk Je Dan Tu Do Sam Je Ma Chop Nga Ve Sen Lap Dan Dak Ja Nam Je Lak Bu Sam Ba Nam Bar Tap Den Ba Chen Ben Tu La Den Ne Dak Ja Ga Par Den Lama Dan Ba Tsong Ba Me Ba Jip Zen Jin Da Tam Je Dan Trao Nyan Mi Jar We Wang Bo Gang Ge Ge Me Se Ba Jin Jeng Hol Tsin Pe Se We Par Je Wang So Jin Jin Ron Ton Tu Jin Re Gen Ro Wan Den Mo Ge Zhe Ba Jiang Shen Ju Yuan Yi Xie Jie Gong Pang Lang Go Ban Ze Jiom Den De Nam Ban Nan Zi Jie Ngo Wo Ni Du Da Ne Zong De Jie Sin Kor We Jiang So Jiem Dong Bar Ma Jie Jie Bar De Men Jik Ba Ye Dan Dim Sing Gen Zhe La Xia Den Ba Yo So So Gang Ge Song Me Se Ba Jin Jian Kor Yin La Zhou Jie Zha Yan Jin Der Za Nan Du Qia Ye Zhe Ma Jiong So To Yi Xie Jie Gong Pang Lang Go Ban Ze Ba Jiom Din De Na Wan Ta Ye Jie Ngo Wan Du Da Ne Zong De Jie Sin Kor We Jiang Zo Jian Bu Dong Bar Ma Jie Jie Bar De Wang Jie Dan De Mar Zhen Zhe La Xia Den Ba Yo So So Gang Ge Tuk Me Se Ba Jin Jian Kor Sa Ba Jia Jie We Den En Zin Jiam So La Nga Ni Der Sa Na Xie Dan Ge Zhe Ma Jiong Shen Me Long Yi Xie Jie Gong Pong Lang Ge Ban Ze Jiom Den De Me Ju Ben Ngo Wo Ni Du Da Ne Zong De Jip Sin Kor We Jiam So Jim Dong Bar Ma Jie Jie Ba De Top Jie Dan Den Ba Lang Pen Zhe La Xiao Den Ba Yo So So Gang Ge Yong Den Me Se Ba Jin Jian Ko Jie Da Jin Yin Jin Be Ye Xin Kor Wa Dan Nyang E Len De Be Par Yong De Me So Der Za Na Nga Jia Jie Zhe Ma Jiong Jin Nyam Ni Yi Xi Jie Gong Pang Lang Go Ban Ze Jiom Den De Ren Jin Jiong Den Jian Ngo Wo Ni Du Da Ne Zong De Jip Sin Kor We Jiam So Jim Dong Bar Ma Jie Jie Bar De Zhen Zhe Jie Gang Bo Xie Dan Dim Tam Chuan Gan Zhe La Xiao Den Bar Yo So So Gang Gen Chen Len Me Se Ba Jin Jiang Ko Nam Ba Xie Ye Go Ne Der Za Na Cha Do Ge Zhe Ma Jiong Sa Zhe Yi Xie Jie Gong Pang Lang Go Ban Ze Ba Jiom Den De Dong Yo Zhe Ben Ngo Du Da Ne Zong De Jip Sin Kor We Jiam So Jian Bo Dong Bar Ma Jie Jie Ba To Me Xiu Dan Den Ba Ka Den Gan Zhe La Xiao Den Ba Yo So So Gang Ge Rei Na Ma Jik De De Be Da Ni Zhou Ba Do Jian Qiang Jian Bo Dan Ye Mam Ji Bar Den Lama Dan Ban De Ni Du Da Ne Zong De Jip Sin Kor We Jiam So Jian Dong Bar Ma Jie Jie Bar De Jiong Zhar Be Me Den La Xiao Den Ba Yo So So Sa Zhe Me Ba Nian Me Den La Xiao Den Ba Yo So So Ma Re Ge Men Ba Da We Den La Xiao Den Ba Yo So So Ren Jie Ben Ba Yen Zhou Ya Ye Ga Jie Me La Dan Ce Ye Jie Jie Da Per We Yong Den Guen Jian Yong Ne Jie Ye Yan Or Dar De Pe Re Gong Zo.
Now we are on page 4. The precious vase is a delightful, boundless palace filled with the elixir of immortal gods and everlasting life, like a wish-fulfilling jewel. Please fulfill our desired aspirations as we offer you this precious vase, the wellspring of all qualities.
Oin che me zheng ai xue we zhen kuan de yuan den dang me so rui le long chep da zhe me yo de dong zo ban zo.
The melted substance of the 5 immortal Buddha families is the perfection of samsara and nirvana. May the winds of karma be untouched by the hostile forces of the Lord of Death as you drink this vital elixir. Please continue to remain content in bliss and emptiness.
Hoi yeb ya zav yen en yom men yen bo gun de par jes so re par jen ne dan
This medicine, which heals 404 maladies, is the quintessential glorious nourishment. As you enjoy it, may you conquer obstacles, disease, and evil spirits. May your body be invincible.
Oi tabye yuse jarwan ganeze zadya dongwe sedam bezet nyamjo zojang kolon debev teksan derze zola wanjo yo.
These Gana Chakra substances are an infinite supply of food and drink, prepared with skillful means and wisdom. May this Gana Chakra feast of unity enable the three vehicles to transform the circle of disciples.
The
appeasement of sublime bliss.
Tamze zo do shang a du zhen ber se na so kan de se mai do do je lo ben sha be den ban zo gon de je tam jo wan ge la o je do je ba ya je de ma re nga sen dong zheng ge je ye xian gan de lo zuo nen de ye dam zi zhou de xiang a de zhen be se nan san wen gan de se ma doi do ye lo xia be de ban zo san jie do jie ren jin be ma le dam zi na tam jie guan de ye wa mo nie je men den kan do ma den jo mem de je de ba zo se na ne yor jo nam de ye la dam ze zo xiang a de zhen ba se na sa wan kan de se ma do do ye lo xia be de ba zo ye jian ye ye nie we ye nan da ne jin so nie we ne la so de zhe jie da nie we de zhe jie jin do ha nie we jin do de he ro ga ye ne byu de nyang zhang zhang ye gan zo nan de ye la tam zi co do re xiang a de zhen be se na sao kan zhi se mai do do ye lo bun xia be den ban zo do ye den song wei tam zi jie jie jiang po jie mo jie na le zo so jiang ban den jie lai so be ye xian jie den jiao nan de ye lai tam zi zo xiang a de zhen be se na san wan kan zhi se ma do do ye lo xia be den ban zi se me bong zuo ma mong kan zhuo na zong ke jia me ran be so se yin du tam zi du me gan tam zi nyam jiang gan zhi nong be ya se men du na ra ne so se ye ga den ko me den be ja zan de jie me zi le ngo wo da den so do ye jie den da den so ye ye me yong zhong da den zhe len zo de san zhe le jie zha xie Noi la je le se te wa shin do do Thubten de shen me rab nyan sa sang be sa ne nam ba ja jer ga Kolo ren jen be shen ten ba yo.
The precious wheel is crafted from the finest and most heavenly materials. 1,000 spokes support the multicolored rim and complete the roundness of the wheel and hub. It confers perfect victory on those dwelling on the first bhumi. As we offer you this precious wheel, may your life be steadfast.
Om Sakdare Nane Yadaya Me Renjeng Ovo La Zen Bendai Kunda Bakse Zamde Nazi Teme Nyemo De Yen Sinde Yen Norwe Renjeng Berje Denbor Yo.
To be on page 6. Made of secret lapis lazuli, the precious jewel radiates brilliantly throughout the day and night, illuminating all within a league. As we offer you this precious gem, may your life be steadfast.
Om Manere Nane Yadaya Me Zongzi Dana Doge Tsuzama Papen Dolen Jangshen Jimjat Yewon Doge Rekso Dan Pa Tsumoren Chemberje Denpa Yo.
The precious queen is beautiful and lovely to behold. She is virtuous, her complexion soft and radiant. Her body has a lovely scent, and she causes bliss when touched. As we offer you the precious queen, may your life be steadfast.
Om Saterana Yadaya Me Kayandana Jalamedate Seso Mambo Pavla Provide Nodin Songben Chabda Dundin De Lumbor and Jemberja Temboy Yo.
The precious minister brings wealth to all the subjects of the king, including pearls and gold. He is the precious householder, ensuring harmony and wealth. As we offer you the precious minister, may your life be steadfast.
Om Parakarana Yadaya Me Yela Tamje Legje Salan Rane Kanche Randa Langbo Je Jarbo Lawen Kala Ramdo Langbo Renchen Beje Denpa Yo.
The precious elephant has perfectly developed limbs. It is large, resembling a snow mountain. He perfectly obeys the king and carries him through space. As we offer you the precious elephant, may your life be steadfast.
Om Hedere Nane Yadaya Me Torang Tusu Sona Malip Sanam Goryen Layang Donyelwe Marzen Dempe Peta Yewong Tamjoren Jemberje Dambai Yo.
The precious horse can cross all continents and then return at dawn. It is the lovely color of a peacock's neck. As we offer you the precious horse, may your life be steadfast.
Om Taranga Ashorena Naryadaya Me Rodan Dodan Gwene Wonjo Male de Bon Jomba Siba de Paden Jomba Bondan Jebai Maboren Jemba Jedamba Yo.
The precious general always knows precisely when to progress and when to retreat. He spares not one of the Maro's troops. As we offer you the precious general, may your life be steadfast.
Om Gangara Nanaya Daya Me Melon Yeshe Janso Jemboy Yeshe Janso Nida Dajet Namda Jela Tome Jebai Tashi De Jandaba Dajet.
The mirror represents the vast ocean of primordial wisdom, a wisdom ocean pure without obstruction. By the auspiciousness of averting obscurations, may pure Dharma be reflected in this mirror.
yang da par zo be san je sha ja ta ba la zo ya la mo wen chang me me long ca de pen le zha xie be ze se sin je la ba te yin de Ten dar yang me long ge ze par wa la tin par dia la ma tam be que ze gar je par de dem bar jo ye ga wang to san jong ba ne je me jo nam da ni do jan nya mo so ma me ba je ba ye da ye de jan dong a ye ye.
The elephant bile is the medicine that conquers the three poisons, the medicine of having realized the essence of phenomena. Through the auspiciousness that heals the torment of afflictions, may suffering be eased.
Ten dar yang wang ge ze prwa la tin par dia lama tam ge ze gar je bhar da dem bar jo yo ne gwen je nyeng bo or jer ba ye nyeng bo nam da ye ye rap da yön de gwen je yen so jer ba da ye de ja to sa ya wa yo.
This curd expresses the quintessence of existence, the pure heart, the knowledge of primordial wisdom. Through the auspiciousness that is the sphere of all good qualities, may the three poisons become pacified.
Ten dar yang ye ze prwa la tin par dia lama tam be ke ze gar je bar de dem bar jo ye trwa chen per wa se ba ye dol ye zen be zen rab de nyama je ye jun je jer wa ye da ye de jan ze yang be jo ye.
Through the auspiciousness of life-enhancing durva grass, which breaks the continuity of ordinary birth and death, may life expand to reach the length of Vajrasattva's life.
Ten dar yang terwe ze prwa la tin par dia lama tam be ke ze gar je bar de dem bar jo ye verwa je jin de be je be je den de be je ba ga sa jo nyen bon jo de jer bai ta he de ja da nam de ye.
Bilva represents phenomena of cause, condition, and result. Through the auspiciousness of mundane and transcendent deeds, which are the essence of supreme awakening, may our wishes be fulfilled.
Ten dar yang perwe ze prwa la tin par dia lama tam be ke ze gar je bar de dem bar jo ye ton ne je je da nan do be ze ye ye jam zo ni de da je ke na ma le yong se den ba da ye de jang ze wang do ba yo.
The conch shell is the method to proclaim the sound of Dharma. Through the auspiciousness that perfectly reveals the Dharma, may eloquence in words be gained, refined inside the ocean of primordial wisdom.
La ye wang bo jia zin jia tong kar bo ye se pro chir wa ca de pen ne zha xie be zhe se sin jia la ba de yin de Teyandarayang Tunkarje Ze Pravala Dene Bardian Lama Dambe Kutse Karje Barda Dembarajyo Lata Marpo Wanga Rayen Chuna Malo Wanda Janaya Chuje Jarsi Rabda Danger Tashi Dejan Chusi Danger
The nature of red vermilion is to magnetize. Through the auspiciousness of the holy Dharma's royal might, may your presence be sustained, steadily presiding over all phenomena.
Yang Dabara Zoba Sanje Shakya Tabala Ramze Kajir Jeliti Tada Pana Tahi Bezesa Sinja Laba De Yendo Tayandaraya Liti de Pravala Tena Bardian Lama Dambe Kutse Karje Barada Tembaraja Yonga Dorje Rekte Tamje De Gaina Malu Rabde Jomzi Toto Yontin Puson Soja Vedahi De Jangina Shawai Sho
The Vajra family's white mustard seed eradicates all obstacles. Through the auspiciousness of flawless quality and strength, may hindrances be pacified.
Yang Dabara Zoba Sanje Shakya Tabala Samya Dakbo Chana Dorje Yungara Tada Pane Tahi Bezesa Sinja Laba Dev Yinda Teyandaraya Yungaraja De Pravala Dene Pardian Lama Dambe Kutse Karje Barda Demba Bozai Yenda Bozai Yena Remendo Gachajan Yowaya Sorwan de Bedin La de Daga Zorda Rewa Dondens Yenkan Jenye Terzo Denyeta Zombar Reber Orgar Donyenta Yenda Dazo Terzo Donyesa Kaja Nyame Mandai Yobar Zolama Gongam Zanwar Solwind Joda Gozer and War Solwind Dele Dayen Jebar Solwind Lama Dandarwa Mebor Sinje Lo Chenga Jimbo Dayen Donga Senjen Tarje Yo Garba Seva Sayes Jedon Sejen Yo Jerje Pinden Jongwe Nejeb Demba Yonren Nebai Dan Demba Zimbe Jeban Kaze Jansen Denjar Jedam Pushora Tamsha Oi Conjoren Jesi Yun Jose Tenzin Kazen Tale Jeba Dangen Lapsam Juju Jalaiza Tembaran Je Game Je George Tashe Gaye Dedem Pemog Mada Nima Abde Jondai Shempunso Yondem Bemden Gazen Chabda Yole Jalve Taye Yo Taye Gaye Jendang Sosons Tseme Sonam Taye Gazi Zen Tayen Chemen Chode Genzen Chabda Yole Jalve Taye Yo Taye Gaye Zoga Wazet Ramjan Shenko Nawen Genpe Ban Tajen Jargon Lela Genzen Chabda Yole Jalve Taye Yo Taye Gaye Insenye Wogaj Mezeng Endem Ban Tayon Edenye Betar Jebe Genzen Chebda yole yelwe daye yo daye gaye sona bemong Jarse seven tonte rabe bo yade nye yon danjar genzen Chebda yole yelwe daye yo daye gaye mejo renjan Nanda Dondra Donga Namda Ye Ye Nga Den Gunga Genzen Chebda Yale Jelwe Daye Yo Daye Gaye Saje Melong Ngunze Yonda Yema Mama Ge Guga Rozo Yang Genzen Chebda Yale Jelwe Daye Yo Daye Gaye Medo Dupe Don Song Yo Ladan Jeban Jode Jarkun Jibse Menzon Genzen Gan Chebda Yole Jelwe Daye Daye Gaye Samso Tseme Ye Gojan Lamo Robe De Yep Senong Indra Goje Genzen Jen Chebda Yole Jelwe Daye Tape de Jan Jeme Chuje De Tsonjon De De Made Sajet Chujin Jabe Jinje Pamse Gen Chebda Yole Yalwe Daye Dazang Topje Donje Yone De Sinse Junyen Babje Mepon Dorje Renchen Longa Tende Yen Chebda Yole Yalwe Daye Tezon Jingme Dorjen Kandar De Panto Nopa Mebe Jamsen Yela Dende Song Yu Yongzhong Gen Tele Nam Gen Taj Daye Yoi Barden Sobe Lama Rinpoche Daga Nyagar Beme De Yone Garden Chenpe Gone Jizon Gosong Toje Ngodo Zardo Zor
Shabten Ringer, the long life prayer.
No,
No? Pardon?
Kosam Yeme Lama Tamba
Oh, Kosam Lama Yama Tamba. So then we go to the separate prayer on which is called the Long Life Prayer of the Five Families, which is on page 5 of the Long Life Prayer prayers text. So that's on page 5. Dann der Inchichibo?
Yeah.
Yeah, so in English. Holy Guru, union of three Kayas, Master, please remain as the essence of the Buddha's teachings. Retain your place upon the Mahayana Dharma throne and remain as the Buddha's holy regent. Continue to turn the wheel of Dharma and be present for the sake of all 6 kinds of beings. Stay until samsara is depleted. I beseech you, do not pass into nirvana. Holy Guru, primordial Dharmadhatu wisdom, please remain as Vairocana's essence. Retain your place upon the lion throne of fearlessness and carry out the 4 enlightened acts for the benefit of sentient beings. Continue to turn the wheel of Dharma and be present for the sake of all 6 kinds of beings. Stay until samsara is depleted. I beseech you, do not pass into nirvana. Holy Guru, mirror-like primordial wisdom, please remain as Vajrasattva's essence. Retain your place upon the steadfast elephant's throne and remain a peaceful guide for sentient beings. Continue to turn the wheel of Dharma and be present for the sake of all 6 kinds of beings. Stay until samsara is depleted. I beseech you, do not pass into nirvana. Holy Guru, primordial wisdom of equality, please remain as Ratnasambhava's essence. Retain your place upon the cosmic throne of the honorable steed and remain in order to fulfill increasing deeds. Continue to turn the wheel of Dharma and be present for the sake of all 6 kinds of beings. Stay until samsara is depleted. I beseech you, do not pass into nirvana. Holy Guru, primordial discerning wisdom, please remain as Amitabha's essence. Retain your place upon the peacock's throne of non-duality and remain to ripen sentient beings with your magnetizing deeds. Continue to turn the wheel of Dharma and be present for the sake of all 6 kinds of beings. Stay until samsara is depleted. I beseech you, do not pass into nirvana. Holy Guru, all-accomplishing primordial wisdom, please remain as Amoghasiddhi's essence. Retain your place upon the magical Garuda throne and remain to subjugate mistaken views with wrathful deeds. Continue to turn the wheel of Dharma and be present for the sake of all 6 kinds of beings. Stay until samsara is depleted. I beseech you, do not pass into nirvana. Holy Guru, master of samsara and nirvana, please remain as the essence of the protector Amitayus. Retain your seat of lotus, moon, and sun. Remain to grant the power of a Vidyadhara's life and the common and supreme accomplishments. Continue to turn the wheel of Dharma and be present for the sake of all 6 kinds of beings. Stay until samsara is depleted. I beseech you, do not pass into nirvana. Remain to grant attainment of immortal life. Remain to grant attainment of the holy Dharma. Remain to grant the siddhi of living for 100 years. Remain to grant the siddhi of witnessing 100 autumns. Remain to grant the siddhi of accomplishing all wishes. I pray for the excellent health of the Guru. I pray that the Guru lives a supremely long life. I pray that the Guru's activities spread far and wide. Grant blessings that I may not be apart from my Guru.
Gomba namda gadan tembaya mano lam dongwa jandra ba sabjang gombo ndo ranje temba da je yore ne je. Take a 15 minutes break. 15 minutes.